Well, hello all. Cash Magnet Guru coming at you on a regular Wednesday night. Got a big special show tonight. Huge fun show tonight. That is my applause to each and every one of you. It's been a very fun journey the past year of getting the 1K, 1,000 subscribers. You know, this is something that when I first put out my first video, I had no intention of doing any YouTube stuff. You know, none whatsoever. All that I did was I threw out a video. I need to get rid of my headset. It doesn't work. Or I don't need it. Whatever. So when I put up my first video, and I'm going to show you a bit of my very first video I did. And so you can kind of see where my farm was a year ago and to where it is. You know, I'm going to show you just a couple of pictures of where it is now. But you know what? This is all about you. This is about you all tonight. It really is. And this is going to be a big thank you. And just like every video that I put out, you know, it's not about me. It's about helping you make some passive income. You know, anything that you could do to, pay your electricity bill each month or pay your cell phone bill. So that's not coming out of your pocket. So hopefully everybody is doing fantastic. Hopefully I sound good tonight. Yeah, I always worry about my sound quality. So, you know, before we even get into the show, I'm gonna say just a couple of things, like always. You know, if you're new, be sure to subscribe. You know, that's how I got the 1,000. And be sure to, of course, like the video if you learn anything. And I expect tonight's winner better like the dang video tonight. Otherwise, I'm going to be mad. So, and of course, you know, smash that bell to get notified when I do go live, or if I get all wild and crazy and put up new content, which I don't do anymore, rarely. I need to get around to that, don't I? All right, so that being said, I want to do some shout outs real quick. And give out some thank yous. You know, like I said, you know, this is not about me. This is all about you all. It really is. It really is. And, you know, that being said, you know, I couldn't have done any of this without y'all. Really couldn't. So, you know, there's a few people I want to thank. And, you know, Tech Hustler is absolutely the number one guy that I want to thank. Tech Hustler put up my, whoops, sorry about that. When I put out my first video, I had a guy, another YouTuber approach me, and I told him no. And I'm sure some of you know why. And I don't want to go that route tonight. I want to have this be fun. So I really didn't watch any other phone farmers. I really didn't. It was mainly I didn't make the time. I really didn't. So I went out there and I looked at a couple of the phone farmers out there, and I ran into Tech Hustler. And I'll tell you what, Tech Hustler, wow, he what a great YouTuber. What a great YouTuber. Really is. And if you guys aren't subscribed to his channel, get over there. Give him a subscribe. Watch some of his videos. He's got some great videos. But I said to Tech Hustler, hey, check out my video. If you want to put it on your channel, you go right ahead, do whatever you want to do with it. And he did. Yep. Like I said, I had no plans on being a YouTuber. The next day I had like over 100 subscribers. And I was like, wow, what? 100 people? And, it really blew me away because it was not a very good video. The quality was not good. And, I've made better ones since, but they've had issues. Or I should say YouTube had issues with it. So, I want to give, Tech Hustler a big shout out. Really do. Not only have I learned a lot, from phone farming, but YouTubing as well, through him. Josh, my tech guy. None of this would have been possible without Josh. I just can't say enough about him. And I know there's some of you in the chat that have used him to do your setups. Soda Free. Enjoy Soda Free. Hopefully he's got everything up and going. Good. I have not been catching him. I know he's into other endeavors, but he was always good. Always good to me. Greg from the Cash Room. Big shout out to Greg. The big man from up north. A couple of other guys that I do some collaboration with are Smoke and Ricky Farmer. Two guys that I have learned a lot from. I kind of emulated my setup off of Smoke's setup a long time ago. I just couldn't get it to work until I ran into Josh. And there's so many other people I would like to thank. Geez, every one of you, each and every one of you. Look at that. Look at that craziness right here. 70,000 views. Unbelievable. 70,000 views. That just blows my mind. Why would somebody watch one of my videos, let alone 70,000 people or 70,000 times, whatever? It just blows my mind. It really does. So, okay, none of that stuff y'all needed to put notes on. So let me hop back a little bit. And for anybody who might be new tonight, what we're going to do a scavenger hunt. And I'm going to tell you, guys such as Mr. Roshan Penn is not eligible because he's already got one of my referrals. Sorry, new daddy. Can't do it. But that being said, what I'm going to do is y'all need to pay close attention because at the end of the live stream, I'm going to ask 5 questions. And whoever gets it right will get my big 40 account referral. And let me show you here. This is, oops. So this is my big 40 account, 40 phone account. So at one point I was making well over 20, but we all know that things have changed. Earnings have cooled down a bit. But we'll see. We'll see if they start popping up. But this is what I'm giving away. And here's the other thing is, I got a whole bunch of referrals linked here. I'm getting both the first and the seconds. Now, I'm going to tell you, I don't make hardly anything off of referrals, and don't expect to make much off of this referral, even though I have a whole bunch. I mean, you can see where I really don't make much off of referrals. I didn't even make $16, and look at all those referrals I had. So just to keep that in mind, that you're not going to retire by getting my referral. So, just really quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into, I'm going to look at my old video, and okay, I do have the sound off. So this is my very first video, and I'll do a little narration on top of it. We're not going to watch much of it. And then I'll bring up a couple of pictures as well of some of my current stuff. So that's my old ER5. That thing was a trooper. I think it still works. Oops. I guess I can't narrate if it just goes right by it. I think it probably still works, and maybe I need to try it back out again. The problem with what was going on with that, I do believe was my modems at the time. But it doesn't really matter, because I ended up having to buy a whole new edge router. Because as you see there, I almost had it maxed out way back then. And so now I have the 12p, and it is maxed out. I have every port on it filled. So and you could see my wire management there. It sucked. And honestly, it still sucks. And that's my AP Lite. I'm not really sure if I still have that one or if I broke that one. One of them I broke the I bet it's that one that's broken. I broke off the reset button off of it. So I no longer use it. And then we'll get into how my terrible setup was. Now I'm gonna hit the big pause here. Why ain't I full screen, huh? I'm kind of a terrible YouTuber, aren't I? So for any of you oldies that started that with me, remember that I did the good old plywood with my phones, and it sucked because I didn't have any circulation for the batteries. I bet all the phones that you see, I bet I've replaced all those batteries, or a good portion of them. That's my 40 port UB in the middle, which I have two of those, and they're both dying now. They're both on their last legs. One I've totally lost an entire side of it, so I'm kind of really bummed out about that. How are you powering? Oh, yeah. See, okay. So that's really it. I had another table on the other side. So this is way back when I only had 52. All right. Let me get out of that. And let me get to. Let me show you a couple of things real quick. When I talked about having those phones laying down like that. Let me show you why that's such a terrible idea real quick. Now, that is actually a battery. I showed you all in a video not that long ago. That was a battery that was a month old. And I was so mad. I think I've lost all 5 of those that I had bought. Terrible. And they all bloated up fast. Well, I take that back. Another one just quit holding a charge altogether. It just wouldn't hold a charge. But I know that probably doesn't do much justice on how fat it is, but it is fat. It was awful. Now, a lot of you maybe have dabbled in these in the past. Anybody want to take a guess what that is? What phone that is? And that is a battery ripping out the back. I mean, I didn't do any of that. The battery did it all itself. Just ripped right to the back. And unfortunately, that picture does not do it any justice. That battery is as thick as my pinky finger. And, I'm not exactly a ginormous guy, but I'm not a little guy either. But that battery is as thick as my finger. Yeah, and rookie farmer gets it right there. That's an S7 active. That is they were just terrible phones. Just awful. Side money gets the G5 on it. Now, see what's sticking out there, that's actually the back of the phone. If that was a G5, that would not happen. It would the G5, it would rip through the front screen before it would actually push out the back. Which is really terrible on the G5s. Okay, so let's look at some of what I have here. Now I'm going to show you here, and this is just terrible cable management. And why I'm showing you guys this is, I show you guys this stuff for what is possible, and to show you guys what not to do. I've made, oh my gosh, hundreds and hundreds of mistakes, and buying S7 actives and LG G5s, mistakes. Huge mistakes, bad mistakes, money costing mistakes. Now, I'll say the S7 actives, they've paid for themselves. I've ran them for a year. They've easily paid for themselves. But it sucks that only after a year, I really do need to replace all of them. Okay. Who wants to laugh at my cable management? Now, I'm going to explain something before you all laugh about my cable management. Now, we all know that my cable management sucks. It's terrible. What I'm having issues with is the LG G5s on the top row. I'm having problems with them running out of juice and dying. So I was trying different cables. And so this is just kind of like a little test that I have going on. I have new cables coming on Friday. So that is not a permanent. That's just been there for more than a few days, but all that is just a test right now. That's all it is. So before you all tear into me and make fun of me, you got to just remember what's going on here. So that's a 24 port charger at the top. I also have. You can't actually see. You can see a little bit of it. Here's the other one. And really, I should just get rid of that UB there. That's the UB. That's only missing a few ports on it. It needs to go away too. Are y'all done having a good laugh at me there? Good giggle at me. Now Now let me show you. Now that the giggling is over with. That's another one. Now, are y'all giggling now? Does that look a lot better? I still could do a little better management with my wiring. And the problem with these LGG5s is they put off just a tremendous amount of heat. And I used to have 3 rows there, but I got rid of it. And I bought a $10 basket off of Amazon to drop my charger in. You know, I still don't have the best wire management, but you know what? It works for me. I could make it look a lot cleaner. I really could, but yeah, especially those bottom ones. Yeah, I could tuck all that underneath. But you know what? I don't care enough. It's not in my way. The wires are easily accessed in case one dies or I have a problem with a port. You know, I know a lot of you all love those little Velcro ties or even like zip ties or even tape or even like bread wrappers, bread twists. But you know what? It works for me. It's easy to find the beginning and the end of the cable for me. What is not in this picture, there is a big fan that is to the right of it. I'm sorry, to the left of it. And then there's a fan outside of my door to my office. So no making fun of it all. No making fun. I do have an old thermometer at the top. And I don't even want to tell you, it's over 90 right now. I got to get my air conditioner fixed. And I've shown in plenty of videos where I get those charging bricks off of Amazon. I am actually going to try another thing on Monday. I'm getting a 24 plug-in power strip that I'm going to set on the top of probably that other one and go from there. So, no, it is what it is, you know, and I bought those UBs and they were great. Those UBs lasted, I think I bought one and it lasted about 2 years. But the other one lasted, before it started failing, under a year. I know UBs, I think they come in 32 ports. I wouldn't buy them. You know, they really worked good for me for quite a while, but they're expensive too. It's amazing these charging hubs are so expensive. And, you know, the problem with those LGG5s is I don't even want to think about how many batteries are replaced. I have more coming on Friday because I have them dying or they're busting out of the phones. So there's a little show and tell. Should we say hi to everybody now? How deep are we in? Holy cow, we're only 25 minutes in. Let's hop in and say hi to everybody. I'm going to screw this up. I'm going to call you Yelmer. Probably terrible pronunciation there, Yelmer. I'm positive it's not Jelmer. He's one of the fellers on Discord. Really nice guy. Really nice guy. Let's see. Oh wow, we definitely got some new people in the stream. Nice to see you all. Nice, like seeing new people in the stream. Makes me happy. Side Money's here. Rashawn, the new Papa. Oh, let me. Where is that? Let Let me give Rashawn some big. And for y'all that don't know, Rashawn Penn does some YouTubing himself, and he does a good job. Rashawn is a proud papa. Little baby boy born yesterday. Cruz Camille? Sorry, Rashawn, I should have asked you for pronunciation. Penn. Time 8:32 a.m. 8 pounds, 1 ounce, 19 and a half inches. That's a big boy. Good for you. Good for you. You got to be proud. Very proud of you. You're going to be a fantastic farmer. Father. Ah, sorry, Rashawn. Oh, boy. Woo! Oof. Ah, boy. Let's see. Side money, I'm not sure if it is the power management, but rather the programming in CM. No, it's not that. It's like Rookie Farmer says about the LGG5. It is drawing too much power. It just cannot keep up when using the block chargers, and that's kind of why I'm going to try out the long power strips. Yeah, Rashawn, I'm sorry, buddy. I really am. And Rashawn's holding his son now. I watched Rashawn's very emotional video the other night, and he was having new daddy jitters, definitely so. He was having a very emotional time, which caused me to kind of have an emotional time as well. So, are we having fun yet? Are we about ready to start in? So I've been swapping some messages with Cash Magnet the last 4 or 5 days or so. So, so here it is. So we're gonna get into a little AAMusic news. Unpaid balances are going to get paid. Now, I personally am against this. I think it's foolish. Even though I am owed some money, you do have to get that out. I believe you have to bring it to a $10 total. Sounded like there was some big, big internal discussion about that. They do not think you'll have a large scale effect because Cash Magnet is only available in a limited number of countries. And this is something where, they did such a poor job of redoing their FAQ. They really did. So I hate to tell everybody this, but I hate to tell the international people this, but I should say some of the international people. AAMusic is only going to be in what they are calling Tier 1 countries. Don't ask me what a Tier 1 country is, but their examples were Europe, the United States, Canada, Australia. I don't know. I don't know if anywhere in Asia. I don't exactly. Is it going to be all through Europe? Not trying to bash on any of the European countries, but not all the countries in Europe I would consider Tier 1. But so I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that. Current points are not going to get wiped. Not a fan of this either. And let me go back on why I'm not a fan of this. You know, there was pretty widespread abuse with this, and what I worry about is Cashmang that's going to get in deep with this, and it's going to affect their Cash Magnet app. You know, if AA goes under again, it just can't take Cash Magnet with it. You know, you got to remember that Cash Magnet owns AAMusic. Okay, the net 60, that is indeed 60 days. So what they had in their FAQ, and sorry I don't have the video. I should have pulled that up. The video talks about if you cash out between January 1st and January 31st, you'd get paid on March 1st. Well, that's a typo, and that should be April 1st. So anybody who cashes out, let's say at the end of July, will not get paid until October 1st. Just to make sure you know that. Spotify is the only one that works right now. I assume that the Spotify Premium is probably paying out double. I don't know that for sure though. So that's just kind of a guess on my part. Supposedly, Google Music and what was the other one? Google and Apple are supposed to come the second half of June. Okay, we all know what Cash Magnets, when they talk about time frame, you know, what does that really mean? You know, is there are they really being realistic about saying the second half of June? Or are we really looking at July? 4 phones per IP address. Do with that as you please, I guess. If you abuse AAMusic, you will not get a Cash Magnet ban. So, the other thing is you can have, and this is coming directly from them, not a phrase I like to say, but you can have unlimited accounts. The only problem that they have is when you like abuse it. I guess that's the only problem they're going to have, or when one of their the music streams cracks down on them, which we'll see. So you know, don't get all hurt and don't cry if they go from, I guess, unlimited accounts to that you can only have one. Or that they're trying to crack down on VPNs. So right now they are paying on VPNs. They're paying half. I guess their music services don't have an issue with that, with VPNs. I personally was surprised. Now, see, you know, I'm not being like a you know, teetotaler or, you know, some goody two shoes here. You know, I've been on the other side. But I just don't want this to affect Cash Magnet. That's my biggest thing. You know, I don't want Cash Magnet to be incurring a whole lot of losses and having it affect the Cash Magnet business model. That's what I'm saying there. You know. And I know, the vast majority of people will abide, will be smart about it, And I'm not ripping on anybody that's going to go get their own on this. I'm really not. I mean, it's Cash Magnet. It's their rules. All right. So that being said, I asked Cash Magnet a few questions as well. They're hoping to get their app back in the Play Store. My assumption is they pulled the app. They pulled it when they came out with 4.1, and 4.1 was terrible. It was awful. That's when it was buggy on Android 7.1.2. So I think they actually pulled it themselves. I'm not positive. The initial the initial release date on their big revamp has come and gone. We all know that. That was supposed to be last month. Well, it's now this month, not last month. And I'll tell you, it's not coming out this month either. So I asked about July, and I got a very vague answer that said, priorities might be changing. Raise your hand if you know exactly what that even means. What do you mean priorities may be changing? They've been working on this app for how long? And, what is, I don't know what that means. Priorities might be changing. Oh boy. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Hopefully nothing serious. Okay, so I complained about the default apps. And, the default apps are what gives you the 24 hours of passive time. And what they keep doing, they keep changing those passive hours, passive time, or passive apps. And it's leaving all those other apps behind. My gosh, I have 32 gigabyte phones that I'm actually having to dump apps off of. That's insane. That's insane. So they're going to look into taking care of that. They're also going to add bigger denominations of Amazon. And sorry, I need to do this. I'll ask them about taking out in crypto as well. My bad on that I didn't ask. I actually just stepped into the crypto market this week, and I'm a little frustrated by that because they told me that I'm having to wait like 14 days to get my money so I can actually move it or invest, whatever. Well, what do you mean I have to wait 14 days? Come on now. But I have lost like $50 in like, I don't know, 24 hours. Am I going to cry about it? No, I don't. Investments, I look at my investments maybe every day, maybe every other day. But as a whole, I don't look at them. I don't get worried about it. They just stay there. I would never pull it out, even on a crash. Some of y'all got payments early last month, early last month, like late last week, and so I asked them about that. I'm like, is this gonna be something that continues? And they're like, no, that was just kind of an oddity. So don't expect, definitely don't expect sooner. It's never going to be the month ends and then you get paid. It's never going to happen like that. We also had a discussion about changing who has my referral on my big account, which I'm going to be giving away probably in about 15 minutes or so. So hopefully, I'd sure hate to keep this for myself. Hope somebody wins. I sure would hate to have that free money stay with me. Actually, I can't keep it, but Right now, it's actually referred to an actual friend that I'm very good friends with, but he quit. So I'm not going to share it with him anymore. If he's going to quit, I'm not going to share it with him. I let that money go to waste. Whew, boy. Sorry, I'm a bit warm. I got my fans off right now, and it was over 90 degrees today. It was warm, hot. My body's not ready for the heat yet of summer. I'm really not. I am absolutely not ready for summer yet. So I'm gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to suck it up. But I would rather have the heat than the cold any day. I spent a large portion of like when I was in college and after college and even into my 30s. I spent a large portion of that time cooking in restaurants and being a kitchen manager. So, the heat doesn't bother me. I'd rather have it than the dang cold. Whew. So, man, I really rambled on tonight, didn't I? 42 minutes in, and I just rambled. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed that rambling. Hopefully, I was informative. Hopefully, you guys are having like a big 1K party. Woohoo! Wait, I gotta hold on. I gotta find the cheering. Where's the cheering? Where's it at? Oh, there it is. All right, here we go. I would say that reminds me of Johnny Carson, but y'all would make fun of me for being old, so I'll go with David Letterman instead. Let's see, what else? What else is going on with everybody? Any new apps that anybody's running? Y'all know me. I don't run other apps. And this is one thing I'd like to give out a really kind of a shout out to the app makers that that I've dealt with. Cash Magnet and Honeygain, the SB app that I can't mention because I don't want to get a strike against my account. Perk that's now dead. That's really sad. Ulotto. Yeah, I didn't really make that much off of Ulotto. Really didn't. Ran a lot of phones on it. Ran a lot of crappy phones on it. Current Music app. Are any of you still using the Current Music app? I ditched that in December. It was too slow earning for me. When I was making more off of one phone or I think I was making more off of one phone for Honeygain. It wasn't passive. It was frustrating, so I got rid of it, and I think I made some decent money off of Current. I think I did okay, and then of course AAMusic now. I don't use anything else. I'm really picky. It's got to produce and it's got to be passive. So so there it is. It is what it is. I applaud all the other YouTubers for the videos that they pump out. I really do. Because a lot of people do enjoy the non-passive apps. They do enjoy spending those 14 hours a day making 18 cents on a survey. Won't catch me doing that. No. Sorry, I just won't do that. Is current dead? I don't know. I don't think it is. I just saw somebody post a referral for it, and Rashawn's saying it's not dead. So I'll look in the stream a little bit. This makes me happy here. Side money. David Letterman can't hold a candle to Johnny Carson. You are absolutely right. I loved Johnny Carson when I was a kid. I really did. Yep, I'm old. I'm fine with that. I'm old. Let's see. Steve-O Gaming. I thought I read something above. What were you? Just for fun? Was that what your name was? Steve-O Gaming? I should stream more often. I should do a lot of things more often. I wish I could. I wish I really had the desire to do it more often. And I apologize for that. I have no excuse. I really don't. I can say I have just a ton on my plate, but I have time. I could make time. I really could. Yeah. So I have nobody to blame but myself right there. Yep. Good. Well, hopefully everything's going well there, Steve-O Gaming. That's your other account, your alt account, your just for fun account. Dun dun dun. Yep, that's my humor for the day. Everybody knows how doggone funny I am. CMG, you ready for that little YouTube money? You mean that whole $12? Is that about right, Rashawn? Like $12? Yeah. I forgot to. I keep forgetting to go apply for that, so I can become monetized. Yeah, get that whole $12 a month from YouTube. Look forward to that. Probably have to claim it on my taxes, I'm sure. So it's no longer 12, it's like 8. And of course, on top of that, I actually pay for stuff for YouTube. As you can tell, there's some funky little features here, and this is a TubeBuddy that I use, which it's kind of a cool little thing. But I think that cost me $20 a month, and for my for some of my what do you call them? My thumbnails. My thumbnails. I spend $10 a month on that. So, whew. Well, we got about 10 minutes left. Got about 10 minutes left. Should we get around to the questions? Y'all want to do that, or should we just skip it? We could just skip it. We could wait until I get to like 2,000 subscribers. You guys want to wait for that? I'm assuming everybody wants to do that, right? Right? No, of course you all don't. Okay, so let me. Yeah, I actually kind of screwed up. I thought I had. I thought I was all ready for this, but I'm not. I'm not quite ready. Best pencils down. What are? Okay, so I need to hold on. I apologize. I got to come up with another question. I thought I had all 5 questions, but I did not. Okay. These are actually going to be fairly simple. Give me a second. Okay. These are, well, one's going to be really tough, but the rest will be easier. Now, let me tell you. So here's the deal. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to read off all 5 questions, and then all in one sentence, you all need to answer it, and you need to answer it right. Okay? Now, you all understand the rules. Okay? Okay, so you write down the 5 answers all in one line, and the first person to answer them correctly gets it. there's some battling going on in the that's pretty funny. They're trying to tell the poor guy from the Netherlands to go to sleep. Oh, CMG, answer the question. What question? What did I miss? Why not apply to have your vids on Hideout? LOL. I've never used Hideout TV. Okay, so here we go. Hopefully everybody remembered. What is, now this is question number 1. Okay? I know the suspense is killing you all. You looking through your notes yet? Okay. Question number 1. Rashawn Penn's son's name is what? Question number 2. Who is the person I thank the most for getting me going on YouTube, and he put up my video on his channel? Question number 3. What router did I start with using? Not the access point, the router. That was question 3. Question 4. Who owns AAMusic? Question 5. What is the only music app on AA? Or what is the only streaming service on AAMusic right now that's available? Ricky Farmer playing Jeopardy. Rashawn, did you like how I put your son in there? Got that little feller. I was just gonna do all the questions just about him, but I didn't. Well, maybe they'll just blow it all, Rashawn. Maybe I'll just give it to you if they all just get it wrong. Goat City, you are not eligible either, and you are wrong. Mark, you're missing one. They all missed. Oh, Rashawn, they all missed the first one. Oh no. Oh, look at that, Rashawn. Isn't that terrible? I should have just let you answer along with them. I mean, if they're gonna just screw it up. Oh, this is terrible. Oh no. Hmm. Okay. What do you think, Rashawn? Should I let you be the judge? Anybody have it? I'll give you all a few minutes. Roshan, please don't tell anybody though. Okay, please don't do that. Man, I thought that would be an obvious one. No, no, you just have to do his first name. I did have troubles with his middle name. I will admit that. I'll leave it up to you guys. We got some calls to give it to Jelmer. Y'all want to do that? Let's see. Who is the closest? Let me see. Who was the first one that was close? Goat City was not eligible. Mark only had 4 questions. Side Money would probably, he did know the first one. Boy. No, 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 no. Nope, Big B, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Should I tell? Okay, so I was telling those. So you got the Linksys 4 wrong. Actually, well, you also got you got Rashawn. Okay, I'll tell you all right now. Rashawn Penn's son is not named AAMusic. I was seeing if he was going to nickname him CMG, or if actually he was going to call him Flip, which is my nickname I use when I'm not CMG. So what do you guys want to do? Because I don't think you're gonna get it. I don't think y'all are gonna get it, are you? So what do we do here? Wait, Rashawn, I'd be mad if I were you. I would be pissed. I mean, none of these ladies and gentlemen remembered his name. My gosh. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Everyone who votes Jalmer, put in CMG. Yeah, I don't know if y'all know Jelmer, but he is from the Netherlands, and it's probably 4 in the morning there. I mean, we could push this off. I mean, I mean, yeah, we're kind of in a tough spot here because I didn't do a very good job. Let me actually look back. Sorry, y'all. I wasn't planning on this. I thought you guys would do a little better job, especially with Rashawn being in the live chat. Um, and then we have another problem with that. So, okay, you guys good with that? You okay with that? I'm good giving it to Jelmer. I what I'm actually going to do is, um, yeah, but he only answered 4. He didn't answer 5. I mean, side money. I mean, you answered 5. You just got the 5th one wrong. I mean, Mark and side money. What do y'all think? And I'm I'm going to be absolutely honest. You really don't make much money off of these referrals. You really don't. Even a big referral like this. Yeah, but you guys are all on the same delay. I mean, you all should have the same delay as everybody else. You know, it's only me. You know, it's my. You know, it's a delay from me to you guys. But you guys should all be getting everything at the same time. Um, Look at these guys cheating. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a little executive decision, and I don't know how popular this is going to be or how popular this is not going to be. I'm going to hold it over for a week, and then we'll do another one next week. Are people cool with that? You know, we can either give it to Jelmer or we can hold it off for a week. I don't care which. It doesn't bother me. Okay, picking it. Oh, yeah, yeah. This is what I'll do. Okay, so with Mark, yeah. So Mark and Side. What I'll do is do one for the two of you. Then, let me look through my show notes. Let me look through my show notes. Then. Boy, oh, boy, I could make this even tougher on you guys. I could absolutely make this tougher on you guys. Um, um, mm, okay. Okay, so we're gonna leave it up to Mark, and we're gonna leave it up to Side Money here. And are you guys ready for my question? I know I'm on a delay, but are you two ready? And I'll wait until you both type yes. Geez, I don't even know your Discord name. Plus, we didn't discuss that tonight. Okay. All right. So are you all ready? Are you all ready? Wow, I kind of screwed that up. What are the two music apps that AAMusic hopes to have available by the end of June for AAMusic? The two new ones, not Spotify, the other two. I wasn't prepared to, I didn't have any Jeopardy music. And nobody wants to hear me sing. I guarantee you. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, Google. Is that right? Did I say that? No. Oh my God. This is like, oh my God. This is like two old people going at it here. No. Buzz. I should just give it to you, Rashawn. If nobody wants it, obviously you do. Oh my God. Maybe I should ask them what your last name is. Yeah. Oh, this has been funny. This is hilarious. No, you both were wrong, and it is it was Google and Apple, by the way. So y'all had kind of like half right. Okay. My gosh. Okay. Should we give it one last try? I mean, um. Oh, you both know that one. That would be too easy. Um. Okay. I should just Mark. Are you okay with that? Mark, you okay if we just give it to Jelmer since you guys failed? Because it sounds like sides all good for that. The kid's 19, lives with mom and pa, I believe. Wait, Jelmer, you do use Cash Magnet, right? You do have a Cash Magnet account. It'd be kind of pointless to give it to him if he doesn't have a Cash Magnet account. That would be really, really pointless. Okay. I will give you one last. But we're gonna give it okay, so we're gonna give it to Jelmer. Yelmer? Is it Yelmer or Jelmer? Okay. So okay. So one last question. One final question. Okay, so here is my final question. It is coming. How much did Roshan Penn's son weigh when he was born? What'd you think of that one there, Mr. Penn? Mr. Proud Papa Penn? If they can't get this one right, I'm just gonna typey, typey, typey. I'm the next question I'm gonna give him is it's not gonna be easier. Holy cow, 15.2 ounces! Wow. You believe Goat City wanting your kid to be that big? Your wife would have. Look at old side money go. Mark is about ready to get timed out. Well, Mark, you were really doggone close. That would have been 8 pounds, 1 ounce. Okay, you all were terrible, terrible tonight. Can't believe that. You all were so good. You guys were, was it really that hard? Did you guys really not think I was going to ask any questions on Rashawn's child? Oh my gosh. Man, if it would have been me, oh heck yeah, I would have been writing that down. Rashawn's son was 8 pounds, 1 ounce. And just to clarify, 19 and a half inches long. He was born in 832. I guess I could have asked you that too, but I think you guys would have fumbled on that. So, okay. Well, I'm really sorry that I asked such a tough question. I really am. And possibly I might be giving another account away down the road. But I'm really gonna think that Mark and Side Money will not be eligible for those. So so yes. But hopefully that was a bit of fun at the end. That kind of got long and drawn out, but hey, it was still fun watching Mark and Side Money just just crumble under the pressure. Yeah, they better be better prepared. Holy cow! You know, I know those were not easy questions with Rashawn's child, but with his little son. No, I'm not sorry. So, Jelmer, I'll get with you, buddy, and I'll get your referral code. And I really, really, really do appreciate everybody sticking around tonight. I really do. Um, Tonight was fun. I really I had a ball at the end messing with Mark and Side Money and geez, giving out my big referral to Jelmer. In the Netherlands, it's up at 4 a.m. That's just awesome. And I told him that when he said he was going to stick around for it. So, oh, I never did tell his first name. Sorry, Cruz. Yes, I really like that name, Cruz. Not as cool as Flip. Sniffle, sniffle. Definitely not as cool as CMG. So, okay. Well, y'all, I'm gonna let you get out of here. We've definitely gone over an hour. We're heading an hour and 15 minutes. I had a ball tonight. Really did. It was great that Cash Magnet answered some of my questions. I definitely got to hang out with a lot of my most favorite people in the world. You all. All you that have made the last year so doggone fun, so enjoyable to do these videos. It's been a ball. It's been a heck of a ride, and the ride's going to continue. The ride's not going to just stop just because I hit 1K. I'll still keep on pumping out content. If I can find some more apps, maybe I'll do some more interesting videos. I know I need to do a standalone video just on AA, and go from there. But I want to thank each and every one of you. Each and every one. I appreciate everything that y'all have done for me in the last year, because y'all have taught me so much. You have all helped me not only be a better phone farmer, but a better YouTuber. And that I'll be forever grateful to each and every one of you. So I am going to get out of here. Gotta let Jelmer. We're going to get a pronunciation on his name eventually here. And we'll get him all squared away. And we'll go from there. All right, all. I hope everybody had a great time tonight. I had a blast. So much fun. I do believe in the future that Mark and Side Money are both disqualified from any contest. And I think Roshan Penn is also disqualified because apparently he would have won that right away. But it wasn't fair either. So, all right. This has been Cash Magnet Guru. Everybody, thanks a lot. Give me a thumbs up if you would. Subscribe. And ring that bell to get notified when I put up content. Thank you all so very much.